All right, so I'm pulling up to this athletic center. I'm about to get a sports massage. I'm actually running a few minutes late, but yeah, I'm doing a completely impulsive, spontaneous vlog today. I'm gonna explain why that is in a bit, but yeah, I gotta park my car right now. I'm gonna get this massage then. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so massage is complete, and made a little impulse purchase earlier today, which would be the Sony a7 III, along with the Sony G Master 24-70 f2.8 lens. I'm gonna explain exactly why I bought it, my reason for buying it, what it is, you know, just how cool and nice it is in a second, because right now I'm about to go to Roots. I'm gonna get some food. Solid. Yeah. The LCD doesn't flip around? No, that's for amateurs. Pros could see themselves all the time. This lens is real heavy. Way bigger and heavier than I would have thought. Now, tell me, does Roots exist outside of Delaware in this exact location?
Yeah, I think there's like 4.
You just gonna eat all that?
I don't think I'm eating anything right now.
Nope.
You're not getting any complex carbohydrates? You don't want to pump or any glycogen?
It's too complicated to digest.
Too complicated to digest, but you get 2 servings of greens.
Yeah, wow. Beautiful. And can I just top it off with some mushrooms and blackened chicken?
You remember that the other day when we went here and you just kind of just left like 3/4 of a bowl to die in my basement and you didn't finish it?
See, sporting terms, we would call this, I think, this is projection, right? See, Jeffrey actually did that, right? He doesn't want to admit that within himself, so he's gonna project that on an external tormentor, aka me, and I'm not even tormenting him, so eat your fucking salad.
Damn, dude, you're straight lying to your viewers.
Why did that look like that? That just looked funny.
Yeah, I have a head cold.
Yo, are you in any condition to train at all?
No, but I'm ready.
Oh, but you're ready?
Yeah, I think, you know, I feel like absolute garbage, but hopefully my physique has a little potential decent pump. We'll see.
All right, I don't know how far the gym is. It's probably anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes away, but it is pretty late, so I'd rather take this pre sooner rather than later.
What's going on, man? You ready to train? Just a quick pre-workout nap, you know? That's why you get a big SUV like this. You know, you can have parties back here. It's a good time. Take pre?
Yeah, I took pre. I took it in my car.
Okay. I'll do the same. I'm gonna fuck this up if I do it with my left hand.
Better get a good pump today. That shit's gonna make my fucking pre-workout look like shit. Hope that stays. Hope I don't get pulled over because of this light. I'm just gonna go on a little bit of a rant right now and just touch upon a few things. So yeah, so this video was super impromptu. I'm driving, I mean, I live in New Jersey, right? Closer to the, you know, Atlantic City area, and I was just, today I needed to drive down to Delaware to basically pick up my wallet that I left at my friend's house. And then while I was here, I decided to do some Christmas shopping. Not gonna say what I got because some family members may or may not see this video and get the hint of what I got. So yeah, did a little bit of Christmas shopping as I'm driving. I'm watching some camera videos, right? You know, I'm always just geeking out on cameras. And then one thing leads to another, and then next thing you know, I'm at Best Buy, and I purchased a camera, and as you guys saw, I got the Sony A7 Mark III and the Sony 24-70 2.8 G Master lens. Fucking move, don't let it move. So yeah, just really quick why I got that. I'm gonna try to keep this somewhere in between just layman's level of interest and just full-blown camera nerd. I have the Sony A7S Mark II. That's like a really great camera. It's pretty much the same exact body as this camera. And the Sony A7S Mark II is literally hands down the best low-light camera in the world to my knowledge, but it has a few drawbacks. One, autofocus is complete shit. You need native Sony lenses to even have remotely decent autofocus, and even then it's like, it's mediocre. Battery life is atrocious, and I noticed this happened to my Sony A7S Mark II, maybe a few other people that I saw on YouTube that I know use that camera. There's this awkward purple flash. Like when you're filming, it just like flashes purple randomly and just like messes up the video. It's just sloppy. I don't like that. And yeah, so I decided to get this camera. But what's interesting is that I have so many cameras, right? I mean, I have like the Canon G7X, the Sony RX100, all the 1-inch point and shoot cameras. I have the Canon 1DX, I have the 6D Mark II, I have the 70D, I have this A7S Mark II, the Sony A6500. I might be missing one or two, but I mean, I have so many cameras, so in no way, shape, or form am I hindered in, you know, creating what I want to create. And I realize this because I have this, I guess you could say, addiction shows up in many ways. You know, it's really easy to see, oh, you're an alcoholic or you're addicted to drugs. That's really simple, but it can show up in many, many ways, and being on your phone or on social media too much, or just certain little patterns of behavior. There's a core of addiction, right? And then it can show up in so many different ways on the surface. It can literally be heroin, or it could be, you know, buying electronics, or just buying whatever, just online shopping, I mean, anything, right? Just infinite amount of things it can be. So by no means is like a debilitating, do I need to go to fucking rehab or therapy for this, but it's just a subtle thing that I noticed in myself, that anytime I purchase a new electronic, because ever since I was a young kid, I was really into technology. I remember I worked as a busboy / waiter for many, many years, making like $30, $40, $50 a day. And then when I would save up, you know, maybe $1,000, $1,500, I would walk all the way to like an Apple store. I would purchase a computer, and I was purchasing PCs before that, and I had a really high level of appreciation for technology, and I was just always just wanting to get, you know, really high quality camera gear or computer software, just computer hardware in general, because whatever stuff I was able to afford, I was able to cap it out to the max. So I would have a really high level of appreciation for something that would be more powerful, but I was just financially limited in being able to get it. So now that I could afford some goodies that I've always wanted to, it's very, very, you know, dopaminergically thrilling for me to get things like that. So, you know, every time I get a camera, I get like a huge bout of inspiration to maybe make a video or create some content. Same thing with a computer or whatever. But it's interesting because, let's say today I'm making a video because I got this camera, right? And I would not be making a video otherwise, right? And this video is probably going to be relatively decent. It's going to be solid. Things I could have made this exact same video with a camera that I already owned, or I could have consistently be making weekly videos with the equipment that I've already had, right? It's just interesting how the thrill of purchasing new equipment, right, gives you that bout of inspiration to start creating something new. And I recognize that. I mean, I've recognized that in the past, but with my most recent recognition, I also employed the discipline in not allowing myself to, you know, get more stuff because it's just not necessary. But long story short, I relapsed and I got this camera. But I mean, I hope the benefit of me, you know, fleshing this out right now and saying it to the camera is going to hold me accountable in a sense, because to basically just make more consistent content. Because if I really think about it, the overwhelming majority of the videos I made were just completely on a whim. Like, I just woke up one day, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna film today. Or, yeah, it was basically that, and then I had nothing, you know, planned, nothing along those lines, and just moment to moment, I would just intuitively just go with it and figure it out, and then voila, boom, there was a video done. But then I go into bouts of just severe inactivity where I just drastically overthink, and I think, okay, why, you know, like, why does anyone want to watch myself? Blah, blah, blah. Just insane amounts of overthinking, and then I just basically end up not doing anything at all. And like I said, it's interesting how new equipment or whatever gives me that bout of inspiration. So that was a little weird, you know, philosophical tangent side rant. I don't even know if any of that made sense at all. But long story short, what I'm saying is that I'm basically going to force myself to just create content, because like I said, anytime I just do things, I just decide to make a video, somehow a semi-decent video, you know, gets glued together. And I go through periods where I get in a rhythm and I do it consistently, and other periods when I basically fall off. So I'm just gonna be more consistent in general. That's, I guess you could say, the gist of what I'm trying to say. And I just laid it all out, and I'm putting this in this video in a sense to hold me accountable, because, you know, I've never done that before. But yeah, so today basically I did just an upper body workout with my friend Jeff in Delaware.
In
it's
half
cool
a mile,
gym
turn right onto Harding Highway.
Goes to, it's like his hometown gym. And after working out after a massage, it's definitely way better. I recently injured my shoulder. I was like wrestling my friend who weighed like 240 pounds, real stupid thing to do. And I heard like, it was like a straight 3 seconds straight Rice Krispie snap, crackle, pop at full fucking volume. Just ripped my shoulder apart, something with my rotator cuff. That kind of healed in a sense where I'm not limited with anything in the gym per se,
At the
but
light,
I do
turn
feel
right onto Harding Highway.
But I do feel a general lack of just stability and just overall confidence with certain movements. And when I move my shoulder in a way, kind of has a cracking sound. I'm hoping that that's going to go away eventually. And lately, just when I've been just doing push movements, just movements in general, it just hasn't felt how it's supposed to feel. Like, for example, when I'm benching, like, I don't feel the kinetic energy with my body transferring correctly. Like, my leg drive's not right. It's kind of hurting my back. My lats aren't tight. You know, the weight just, like, fucks my shoulder. It just doesn't feel straight. It doesn't feel fluid or smooth whatsoever. But after getting massage, I definitely noticed. It's only twice I've been getting this massage, and basically, like, I'm feeling how I'm supposed to in the gym again, regarding just, for example, just even on bench press, with just full lat activation, everything just feels, it just feels how it's supposed to feel. So yeah, I mean, that's that completely impromptu video today. Just wanted to, you know, rant, get that out there. What the fuck? A car just drove by dumping out ice, and they just completely just smashed my car. But, you know, it is what it is. What are you gonna do? But yeah, that's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Just wanted to go on a quick little rant, get a video out there, and you guys gonna be a lot more videos to come. And yeah, so I'm gonna drive home now.